So the $50,000 question is always, is now the time to buy a home? With the turmoil in the housing market, many potential home buyers are asking the question, when should I buy? Should I hold off? Should I wait? Even sellers, people who want to move from one house to another are asking, well, is now a good time? Am I going to get more for my house? Is the housing market going to crash? Well, according to many financial experts, they're calling this a brief, notice the word brief, window of opportunity for home buyers, because mortgage rates have backed off a little bit, but they're thinking it might go back up. Borrowing costs plunged after October's inflation revealed consumer prices rose by 7%, but don't celebrate yet. Many experts still believe the Fed rate hikes could swing mortgage rates back up to the 7% in the coming weeks, and maybe even higher. Many people are thinking 8.5% are where they're going to settle in for the long haul. And home prices might ease a little bit. They're not going to crash, but they might ease a little bit. So people are thinking now might be the time. 30-year fix has dipped to 6.58, just under 7. But it might come back up. Higher mortgage rates throughout 22. The recent swing is in buyers' favor is welcome. They were above 7% just a couple weeks ago. At the same time, pending sales plunged over 32%. Now, that doesn't mean that prices went down 32%. That means the number of sales went down 32%. What about prices? Promising signs that inflation is cooling. Buyers who recently backed out of deals may return to the market. Sellers may be less inclined to slash their prices. That's the key. Everybody's thinking that, well, if sales are going down 32%, well, then prices have to come down. Well, maybe not. There's many buyers who are still out there in the marketplace. They either backed out of deals, they were never in deals because they were bidding against other buyers or properties, or they were holding off on the market. There's still a lot of people that want to buy a house. Now, you may also want to take this article with a grain of salt. What do we mean by taking it with a grain of salt? A lot of this may be true, but you also probably want to get alternative suggestions. Here's why. If you notice, the author of this article, Sarah Lewis from MoneyWise, is who is projecting this prediction. Here is a LinkedIn of somebody named Sarah Lewis, senior staff writer at Wise Publishing. Sounds like the same person. May or may not be, but it sounds like it, right? Senior staff writer. Senior staff writer. Let's take a look at the experience. Wise Publishing, 2 years and 6 months. Senior staff writer after 2 years. Toronto, Canada area. Is this the same person? Shoppers Drug Mart. Cosmetic merchandiser, May 18th to January 20. Cashier, cosmetician. Now, it's likely that that person was going to college. Bachelor of Science, double major in biology, professional writing communications, graduated 2021. So that's the background of the person with this, or presumably, it may not be the same person. It seems like it is. Wise Publishing seems like it matches. But they're from Canada, and they graduated college in 2021, basically a year or so ago. Had some retail experience prior to that. Does that necessarily make the advice wrong? I don't know, maybe not. But you may also want to look at other facts and data before you make decisions based on this one piece of advice. And other videos we've done give you other facts and other data that might influence your decision. Let us know in the comments what you think and what are the suggestions that you have for potential home buyers in this market.